Hi there, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be doing an updated and long overdue top 10 favorite Hollyoaks characters list. So yeah, this will include male and female characters, like a general top 10 overall favorite characters, and this will be for characters that are just in the show at the moment. So yeah, let's do it. Okay, cool. So this is going to be a general top 10 list of characters, which will have male and female characters. A long overdue list that I should have done a while ago. Let's just minimize that. There we go. Yeah. So yeah, let's get right into it. I've got some honourable mentions because there's so many characters, and when you go to pick a top 10, it's not easy. So yeah, I've got some honourable mentions here. Celine, Tom, Jack, and Ben Bradley didn't quite make the list. Maybe they will next time in like 2-3 months. I'm sure it's been like 4 months since I've done a top 10 characters list. Anyway, yeah, Celine, Tom, Jack, and Ben Bradley made my honourable mentions, and then top 10. So number 10 is going to be Cameron. I know he's kind of irredeemable from, or almost irredeemable from his hit and run with Sam and Danny. Of course, kind of accidentally killing them. Um, and yeah, since he was released from prison, I like what they've done with his character. He's really tried with Celine, like he's really tried, and explained to her time and time again, you're the one that I want, it's not Leela, etc. And I really like what they've done with his character since he's come out from prison. Yeah, number 9 is going to be Zach. I like Zach. I think he reminds me of Neil, if you guys remember Neil, who was killed in the Hollyoaks bus crash, the one that crashed into the double wedding, which was for Cindy, Tony, and then it was Doug and Steve, that wedding, that whole crash thing, because Maddie left him, basically left him to die, and he was exploded. So yeah, Zach's going to be number 9. I think he's a cool character, he's funny, he brings comedy. Yeah, I like Zach. Number 8 is going to be Dirk. I don't think I've given Dirk enough credit in the past. I think he's a great character. We'll see how he deals with the whole Cindy being kind of married to someone else, and then having what was his name, the Nightingale boy, I've forgotten his name, Alfie, that's it. Him being his Cindy's son, so we'll see how he deals with that. But yeah, Dirk's number 8. I like Dirk more now than what I used to, because I kind of wrote him off before. Yeah, number 7 is going to be Maxine. Everyone likes Maxine. You can't not like Maxine. After what she's been through with Patrick, I know she's a bit low on this list, but there's so many characters. Someone's got to kind of suffer, I guess. And she definitely has with the whole Patrick storyline. But the acting from Nikki Sanderson's been amazing. So yeah, I like Maxine a lot, and she's number 7. Number 6, a character I did a video on a while ago explaining why I liked his character a lot. Jason Roscoe, really like what they've done with him. He was kind of, when his dad was around, Rick, he sort of, he had his eating disorder, he had loads of problems. He, because his brothers were all like muscular, and he felt that he wasn't, he had his body issues there and stuff, so that was kind of unfortunate. But then they made him a police officer, gave him this relationship with Holly, gave him this, I guess, friendship with Ben. He's kind of, I guess he could say he's more than the work colleague, he's like more of his friend. I like what they've done with Jason's character a lot, and he's number 6. Number 5 is going to be Darren. Darren, not everyone likes Darren. Of course I do. He's in my top 5. I've always liked Darren as a character. He's been through some stuff. He was kind of Trevor's. How do you explain it? right hand man, but didn't want to be his right hand man, basically. You know, helping him bury the gun, all that kind of stuff, and then, you know, taking him along to almost like drug deals, stuff like that. I'm talking about Trevor, by the way. But I like Darren's character. He brings funny comedy sometimes, like when he was trying to take a selfie the other day. He's like, "What are you doing?" But yeah, I like Darren's character. I like that they've given him Daz cabs and kind of, you know, got them out of that pub. Which, you know, is kind of sad after so long. The Osborns were moved out of the pub. But, you know, time to chop and change things every now and then. They've been in that pub for years, before even I've been watching it, and I've been watching this show for 5 years now. Um, but yeah, like what they've done with Darren's character, and yeah, he's number 5. Number 4 is going to be Mercedes McQueen, played by Jeffany, Jennifer, if I can speak properly, Jennifer Metcalf, however you want to say that, Jennifer. Um, it's not a nice storyline, but I like what they've done with the Gabriel storyline. Like, they've done it well. I mean, you know, it's not a nice storyline. It's not a nice thing for anyone to go through. Losing their baby before birth. I think it's called a stillbirth. Not a nice thing, but the quality of the storyline is what I'm talking about. They've done well. It's like with the abuse storyline with Maxine Patrick. It wasn't a nice storyline, but it was done well. So that's what I mean by that. Which is kind of still sort of going, kind of. The Maxine one I'm talking about. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see Mercedes' character going forward, and hopefully Jennifer stays in the show for a long time. I heard that she is, so I wouldn't worry anytime soon. Number 3 is going to be John Paul McQueen. Did make the top of my last list, or one of my previous lists. I'm sure of that. I just like two other characters more now. One of them might surprise you. One of them might be slightly more obvious who the other two are. I like John Paul. He's gone through some bad stuff. You know, the rape storyline with Finn, the bad marriage with Steve. You know, with Steve taking drugs and stuff like that. Yeah, he's gone through quite a lot, and I'm interested to see where his character goes forward. And in terms of his getting back to teaching, but when they get him back to teaching, to keep him there, because you know they had that whole problem with Harry and stuff like that, like. The issues that were there, not with the storyline with, you know, John Paul personally. So yeah, he's gone through a lot, and he's number 3. Number 2, it might surprise some of you guys, Nancy Osborne. I like what they've done with her character a lot. I've just always liked her character. She's not necessarily... There's very, very few characters in this show that have not done anything wrong, such as like Maxine, maybe Dirk, Zach at the moment, possibly. You know, there's very few characters that haven't done much wrong, and I don't feel like Nancy's done that much wrong. You know, she had her life torn away almost from her because of Sienna, stuff like that. She's gone through an on and off relationship with Darren, which, you know, that's kind of tough as well. So yeah, Nancy's number 2. Number 1, my favourite character, definitely in Hollyoaks at the moment, Esther Bloom. I just really like her character. I was kind of nervous a few times that she was going to leave the show, or her character was going to be given an exit or something like that. It hasn't happened, and I'm really happy about that. I wouldn't be like overly devastated or anything that Esther left. I'd be like upset and be kind of annoyed if Esther's character left, because you know, if a character leaves the show, you can't. Can you be devastated? Is that possible? You know, the character's still, the actors is still alive. Whether they killed off or not. Anyway. Yeah, I like Esther's character a lot. She does bring some comedy value, but I like her character's personality. And there's some stuff coming up with her and Grace, which I'm quite looking forward to as well. I hope that she has a better time there than what she did with Kim and with Tilly and everything like that. So yeah, that concludes my top 10 list of characters. Let me know in the comments below who your top 10 favourite characters are, or top 5 or top 3 in case you can't think of 10, which I almost couldn't. But yeah, I'm going to be, after this, I'm going to be doing my top 10 male and female list. It's not anything sexist or anything like that. It's just, you know, it's fun to kind of, you know, if you take male characters out, who's your top 10 female? If you take male characters, if you take, you know, yeah, vice versa, stuff like that. So yeah, it's fun to do. So yeah, I'll do that after this. If you like this video, please thumb it up. If you want to help support the channel, please share, please favourite, all that good stuff. Subscribe here if you're new. You guys can choose to either watch or ignore the gaming videos I've been trying. I'm going to try and get back to Hollyoaks stuff with this channel because that's what you guys like. That's what gets the most views on this channel. And then I'm going to set up a separate gaming channel for gaming stuff. So yeah, if you like, thumb up, all that good stuff, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Cheers.